gonna make my home with the birds and the bees and the squirrels. They can count on me when I grow up to be a tree. I'll let my joints get stiff, put my feet in the ground, take the winters off, settle down, keep my clothes till they turn brown. When I grow up, I'm gonna settle down. I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach for the sky. I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach till I know why. When the spring comes by, I'm gonna get real green. If the dogs come by, I'm gonna get real mean. On windy days, I'll bend and lean. When I grow up, I'm gonna get real green. If I should fall in storm or slumber, please don't turn me into lumber. I'd rather be a Louisville slugger, swinging for the sea. I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach for the sky. I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach. I'm gonna reach till I know why. I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach for the sky. I'm gonna reach, 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 I'm gonna reach till I know why. I'm gonna reach, 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 I'm gonna reach for the sky. I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna
Inch by inch, row by row, I'm gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warn them from below till the rain come tumbling down. Pulling weeds and picking stones, we are made of dreams and bones. I feel the need to grow my own, 'cause the time is close at hand. Time is close at hand. Rain for grain, sun and rain, I'll find my way in nature's chain. I tune my body and my brain to the music of the land. Come on and sing it with us. Inch by inch, row by row, can I make this garden? Gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warn them from below till the rain comes tumbling down. straight and long, and temper them with prayer and song.
Will you wear white, oh my dear, oh my dear? Will you wear white, Jenny Jenkins?
No, I won't wear white, for the color's too bright. I'll buy me a foldy, roly, tildy, tolly, seek a double, use it, cause a roll to find me. Roll, Jenny Jenkins, roll. Will you wear green, oh my dear, oh my dear? Will you wear green, Jenny Jenkins? No, I won't wear green, it's a shame to be seen. I'll buy me a foldy, roly, tildy, tolly, seek a double, use it, cause a roll to find me. Roll, Jenny Jenkins, roll.
Will you wear blue, oh my dear, oh my dear? Will you wear blue, Jenny Jenkins?
No, I won't wear blue, for the color's too true. I'll buy me a foldy, roly, tildy, tolly, seek a double, use it, cause a roll to find me. Roll, Jenny Jenkins, roll.
Morning has broken like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken like the first bird. Praise for the singing, praise for the morning, praise for them springing fresh from the world.
you good friends and you good neighbors, fellow workers, good acquaintances, thank you for being here today. They appreciate the support and the care that you give by your attendance. And on behalf of all the people gathered here, bride and groom, I want to thank you on their behalf. They're very pleased to be here. They're very happy to share in this wonderful ambiance, the setting that you have selected for this your wedding day. And they appreciate very much being part of this inspiration. So thank you for letting us be part of your wedding day. Very pleased and proud of the bride and groom, and that they have selected friends and relatives to be part of the ceremony today. And they've chosen words that they feel are significant and will help address their own conscience and their own feelings, their own commitments on this their wedding day. And they want to share some of those items with you at this time. So in your program, you will notice the names and the selections of the reading that will be done as part of this wedding ceremony. And so for this first reflection and invocation, we would like to have that reading at this time.
Let there be peace, welfare, and righteousness in every part of the world. Let confidence and friendship prevail for the good of East and West, for the good of the needy South, for the good of all humanity. Let people inspire their leaders, helping them to seek peace by peaceful means, helping them and urging them to build a better world. A world with a home for everybody. A world with food and work for everybody. A world with spiritual freedom for everybody. Let those who have the power of money be motivated by selfless compassion. Let money become a tool for the good of mankind. Let those who have power deal respectfully with the resources of the planet. Let them respect and maintain the purity of the air, water, land, and subsoil. Let them cooperate to restore the ecological soundness of Mother Earth. Let trees grow up by the billions around the world. Let green life invade the deserts. Let industry serve humanity and produce waste that serves nature. Let technology respect the holiness of Mother Earth. Let those who control the mass media contribute to create mutual understanding, contribute to create optimism and confidence. Let ordinary people meet by the millions across the borders. Let them create a universal network of love and friendship. Let billions of human beings cooperate to create a good future for their children and grandchildren. Let us survive in peace and harmony with Mother Earth. Pagan Hasselhoff.
Bride and groom, you have selected classical music today to accompany the ceremony. Classical sense in the air for the ambiance, the colors, the flowers, the way you dress. And I'd like to share with you a few classical words. As a meditation today, the words that you also selected. They come to us as ways to express the feelings, the abundant emotions that we all bear today. These three words help all of us to increase our vocabulary about how to share our feelings with one another. You see, in the English language, we have only one word for love, one word to express all the emotions and all the qualities of relationships that we share with each other. For example, I can say I love Norwegian food, but that's very different than when I say to my granddaughter, I love you, Alexis. Or I love my golfing buddies, but very different way than when I say I love you, Mary. So today, I want to share with you three words that come to us that are still in use, but were especially prominent in classical times. They are words that come to us from the Greek language. Words that ancient philosophers, songwriters, poets, dramatists, as a matter of fact, in every production of William Shakespeare, you have these three words reflected again and again to help understand human relationships. Three Greek words are simply philos, Eros and agape. You can tell your classmates you know 3 Greek words. Philos, eros, and agape. All have English derivatives. Philos, philosopher, lover of wisdom. Philadelphia, city of brotherly love. Philanthropist, a person who shares generously with another. Philos for the Greeks was a quality of love that had to do with friendship. Treating each other with dignity, as equals. Philos has to do with people sharing mutual values, common interests, goals that you both hold with deep affection and understanding. Philos is the very undergirding of our democratic society in which we treat people with a profound sense of respect. I guess respect captures the sense of this wonderful Greek word. You see, we often will say to people, oh, I love you very casually and very easily, or I like you. But to say, you people, one to another, I respect you. I respect your humanity. I respect your dignity. I respect your sacredness as a human being. Well, the second Greek word for love, eros, much more dramatic, and it certainly is much more romantic. Eros has to do with, of course, the English language, sensual activities of love, the chemical attraction that draws you one to another, erotic, erogenous, but for the Greeks it was much more than just sensual. Eros had to do with passion, romance, infatuation, powerful emotions. For an example, one of those emotions we feel when we're jealous, when we want to possess the other person and maybe even manipulate them. Eros has to do with those emotions that sometimes are in the pit of your stomach and that they're physical and bodily. They're part of the profound attraction, the chemistry of your love for each other. But trust it. Trust that wonderful basis, that romantic, sensual basis for your love. The third word for love is very different. Agape, A-G-A-P-E. You see it on sailboats, bumper stickers sometimes. It's a word that has to do with the Greek understanding of love as being trust. That is, to hold each other with an open hand. Not the tight hand of Eros. Eros would want to grasp each other and hold tightly and with some fear and trepidation, but agape has a deep sense of faith in each other. So that you can hold one another with an open hand and walk in freedom, developing your individual styles, being personalities, all the uniqueness that you possess. To love each other with agape love then is, yes, having an open hand toward the other person that holds them gently and with a deep sense of trust. Respect, passion, and trust. Something else about this wonderful Greek word agape that I want to say in closing, and that is it captures the quality that we're surrounded in the planet, much as the opening reading suggested, of an interconnectedness, a dependency on one another, yes, as well as our independence. But agape love suggests that perhaps this planet is not a problem to solve at all. It's a place to celebrate. That your love may ever have this positive side to know. But the Greeks knew long ago that agape has to do with what they call the divine love. The very essence of our being is undergirded with love and joy. So friends and relatives who are gathered here today, you're here to bless this couple and support them. Do bless them with lots of friendship love, as in Philos. Lots of sensual and passionate romantic love, as in Eros. But most of all, bless them with the quality of agape, which long ago the Greeks called the love of soulmates, eternal love. Having said these words, we would like to also hear some of the wonderful literature that you have asked us to listen to today at this time.
When you love someone, you don't love them all the time in exactly the same way, from moment to moment. It is an impossibility. It's even a lie to pretend to. And yet, this is exactly what most of us want. We have so little faith in the ebb and flow of love, of relationships. We leap at the flow of the tide and resist and tear its ebb. We are afraid it will never return. We insist on permanency, on duration, on continuity. when the only continuity possible in life, as in love, is in growth, fluidity, and freedom. In the sense that the answers are free, barely touching each other as they pass, but partners in the same pattern. The only real security in not owning or possessing, not in demanding or expecting, not in hoping even. Security is a relationship that either lies in looking back to what was nostalgia or looking forward in what might be dread or anticipation. But in living now, in the present relationship, and accepting it for what it is now. For relationships, too much must be like islands. One must accept them for what they are here and now, within their limits. Islands surrounded and interrupted by the sea, and continually visited and abandoned by the tides. One must accept the security of the winged life, of the ebb and flow, of intermittency.
Real wedding and real vows don't happen the day before the occasion. There comes a time, usually some days after the engagement, after the announcement, and the setting of the date and all the rest, when there's a conversation between two people in love, when they're in earnest about what they agreed to do. The conversation happens over several days, even weeks, partly in a car driving somewheres, partly at a kitchen table after supper, partly on the living room floor, or maybe on the way home after a movie. It's a conversation about promises, homes, family, children, possessions, jobs, dreams, rights, concessions, money, personal space, and all the problems that might arise from all of those things. And what is promised at that time, in a disorganized, piggly way, is the making of a covenant. A covenant, an invisible bond of commitment. Just two people working out what they want, what they believe, and what they hope for each other. With their eyes, they ask each other if they really mean it, and they do. Then they seal it with a whole lot more kissing and hugging than we'll ever see in public. And that's it. The wedding is done. And all that's left is a public celebration, however they choose to do it.
Hi, Scott.
To accept as an individual, to share our commitment to personal, professional, and mutual growth, to accept, celebrate, and learn from our differences, to commit on a continual basis to offer honesty, patience, understanding, acceptance, flexibility, support, and trust, to search for humor and levity in the ongoing processes of growth and changes, to accept and have faith in the processes of growth and change, as well as the path of our individual and shared lives. With you as my partner, I will strive for an ever deeper sense of connection with myself, you, and the world that surrounds us.
I, Erin, take you, Scott, to be my husband, to love, to accept you as an individual, to share our commitment to personal, professional, and mutual growth, to accept, celebrate, and learn from our differences, to commit on a continual basis to offer honesty, patience, understanding, acceptance, flexibility, support, and trust, to search for humor and levity in the ongoing process of growth and change, to accept and have faith in the process of growth and change, as well as the paths of our individual and shared lives. With you as my partner, I will strive for an ever deeper sense of connection with myself, you, and the world that surrounds us.
As you look at these rings down through the years, you're going to be reminded of many events of this day. Let them be reminders to you of the goodness that you share with each other here. And as you look in these rings, you'll see reflected. You'll be able to see the lovely people who are gathered here with you in the front, reflection of the flowers and the wonderful warm bright sun above. When you look at these rings, you will see reflected 50 years from now, perhaps even the sounds of the freeway down below if you listen real carefully. But most of all, you'll always see reflected the dignity, the sacredness, the respect, and the love of your wedding day. So I bless these rings that they may ever be for you, emblems of your love. I will let you decide who gets which rings here. In a few moments, all of you people will be able to express congratulations, your support, and your joy for this bride and groom by your hugs and your handshakes and your own words. But let me use some words that I hope will sum up all of our desire to bless you, bride and groom. First of all, I would like to use words that come down to us from people who dwelt in this land long before it was settled by Westerners, Native American Indians who understood the profoundness of these quiet, wonderful ceremonies in their life and left these words for us. May the life that is sacred animate your path. May truth that is timeless illumine your minds. May love that is divine fill your hearts and direct your lives in peace. And then a wonderful wedding blessing from our Unitarian Universalist songbook. Seek not afar for beauty, for lo, it glows, and dew-wet grasses all about your feet, and birds and sunshine, childish faces sweet, and stars and mountain summits topped with snows. Go not abroad for happiness, behold, it is a flower blooming at your door. But bring love and laughter home, and evermore joy shall be yours as changing years unfold. In wonder workings or some bush of flame, one looks for truth and fancy it concealed. But in earth's most common things it stands revealed, while grass and flowers and stars spell out your name. And finally, this is not a classic blessing. It's one that I wrote, but it's one that I think we share. We're near the ocean. In fact, I pretend those cars going by are the surf lapping up on the wonderful sands nearby, which are such a blessing and inspiration for all of us and a source of much of that which enhances our spirit. So I would like to dedicate this to your wedding day. Just as the sea surpasses your understanding, so does your love for each other. Just as the sea, there are days to dance in the sun and sing in the wind. Just as the sea, you have depths and shallow places, changeable moods, variety and abundance. Just as the sea, so is your love, where you feel calm and tranquil, yet are ever moving in transformation. Just as the sea, life feeds on life, organisms abound in a vital balance, and turmoil arouses uncertainty, and risk holds hands with adventure. But just as the sea, so is your love. For the colors and sights are never the same, and yet the vistas and visions are so clear. Just as the sea reveals and discloses, elusive and uncharted are its wonders and mystery, just as the sea may your love ever be. I'd like to have the audience stand for the closing, please. And may this standing up for the bride and groom be your way of saying to them, bride and groom, we love you, we're happy for you, we support you, we congratulate you. So by the authority of the state of California invested in me this day, but most of all, on the foundation of what you in your hearts have made known to all of us and one to another, the commitment and the love you have. On that basis, I most happily pronounce you husband and wife and introduce you for the first time to all these people as Mr. and Mrs. Erin and Scott Allen. Let's give them a round of applause and have the first one.
Let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and it will be alright. Oh, 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 let's get together and feel alright. Sing it with me now. One love, what about 'em? One heart. Let's get together and feel alright as it was in the beginning. One love, so shall it be in the end. One heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and it will be alright. Oh, 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 let's get together and feel alright. Let the man pass all his dirty remarks. There is one question I'd really love to ask. Is there a place for the hopeless sinner who has hurt all mankind just to save his own beliefs now? One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. One love, what about 'em? One heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and it will be alright. Oh, 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 let's get together and feel alright. Let's get together. Ooh, fight the holy Armageddon. One love. When the man comes, there will be no doom. One song. Have pity on those whose chances grow thinner. There ain't no hiding place from the Father of creation. One love, what about 'em? One heart. Let's get together and feel alright as it was in the beginning. One love, so shall it be in the end. One heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and it will be alright. Oh, 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 let's get together and feel alright. Let's get together, ooh, fight the holy Armageddon. So when the man comes, there will be no doom. Have pity on those whose chances grow thin. Now there ain't no hiding place from the Father of creation. I mean it. One love, what about 'em? One heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Hear the children sighing. One love, hear the children crying. One heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and it will be alright.
Congratulations, Erin and Scott. Have a happy honeymoon.
Happy camping, happy jammy using.
I'm happy for you guys.
Made him some special jammy.
Congratulations. I'm so excited to be here on this day to celebrate with you all your wedding. I'm sure everything's going to just be wonderful for your future. You all, I know, are happily in love and very compatible. I hope that you all will get to someday come out and visit me in Orlando. Or, of course, we'll just have to reunite again some other time, maybe when I get married. Best wishes to you all, and I'll see you all later. Bye.
Congratulations to both of you. I love you both very much, and you're very important to me. And maybe I'll see you again in 2 years. That seems to be our pattern right now. I was out here 2 years ago for the run. I'm out here now, and in 2 years, you have to come to North Carolina, though. So that's your deal. Good luck to both of you.
Congratulations, guys. Hope you guys have a very fun time on your honeymoon. Colleen?
Congratulations. I hope you have a great life together.
Congratulations, Scott and Erin.
Congratulations, you guys have fun on your honeymoon, and we'll see you when we get back.
Are you on? Congratulations, Scott and Erin. We're very happy for you.
Congratulations, you guys.
Best of luck and long, prosperous life, and thank you for inviting me. It was a great ceremony and very beautiful day. Thank you.
Just want to say it was a very, very nice wedding, very well thought out. I was very inspired. I want to move to San Diego because it's a beautiful place. How come you've never invited me here? So good luck, and I hope that we stay friends for a long time. It's definitely been a pleasure to get to know both of you.
Congratulations. We wish you a lot of happiness and
best wishes.
It's
a great day. We're enjoying ourselves.
Hi, Erin. This is Michael, and I hope you guys have a good time together.
I like Erin, and I love her and Uncle Scott, and I hope that they have a good time being a husband and wife. And I hope that they have a good life together and they take care of each other when they're sick. Done.
Well, I just want to congratulate both of you. We love you, and thank you so much for letting us be a part of this special day, and wish you many happy camping trips together and lots of fun family reunions at Elmac Place.
And I hope you have a good time at your honeymoon and bring me something good back. And come and visit Peaches anytime you want, Sarah. And if you want, we can give you one of our puppies when Sarah has one. Done.
Scott, it couldn't have been nicer. And you know how much we love you. We don't have to tell you that. And we hope that you and Erin have a wonderful, wonderful life like Scott's dad and I have had. We all love you.
Hello, Scott. Don and I want to thank you the best of wishes for a long life for both you and Erin. We remember you when you were much, much younger, and we still enjoy seeing you.
Hey, Scott. I'm so glad to have met Erin today. You've always been one of my favorites, you know that. So you guys take care of each other always. Remember that.
You don't know me and you don't know my husband, but we know your mother and father very well. And they're dear friends of ours, and we wish you every happiness.
I haven't met you yet, Scott. But we certainly enjoyed seeing you getting married. I'm sure you're going to have a real happy life. You have our best wishes.
But we both wish you all the best for many, many years to come. And we thank you for inviting us today.
This is just one of the most beautiful weddings I've ever seen in my whole life. I don't know when I've enjoyed one more. I just felt so much a part of it. When Erin turned around and looked at people in the audience, I thought, oh, she's noticing who's here. Isn't that lovely? I feel like a part of it, a real part of it. And I just love Erin, and I'm so happy for her and for her parents.
Good luck, Erin and Scott. Best of everything to you both.
So it's great to see the whole family, and especially seeing Scott to take off with Eric.
Wish well for Erin.
And we just wish them the best.
Scott and Erin, we just want to wish you the best and thank you a lot for inviting us down here to your wedding. And Scott, I won't be able to stay at the reception too much longer. I've got to go home and vacuum clean. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are seated, will you please rise? Will everyone please give a warm round of applause? Here they are, Scott and Erin Allen.
My best, Joe's giving me the sign to cut. Best wishes to Erin and Scott, my daughter Tracy and I both.
The flowers are just beautiful. Congratulations.
Hi guys, wishing you a life that's full of love and happiness. Knowing you, Erin, for as long as we have, we know that that's very possible and even probable. Wish you all the best.
That I do believe I love you, and if I should ever go away, well then close your eyes and try to feel the way we do today. And then if you can remember, keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for good times.
Greetings to the bride and groom, Erin and Scott. Joe and I are very happy to be with you here to share this special day. You both look lovely. We didn't quite make the ceremony, but I'm sure it was wonderful. The reception was wonderful. We've heard good things, and God bless you in your marriage.
Good too. All right.
See you later.
Scott and Erin, by the way, I forgot to introduce, I thought you'd already met my husband, Charles. This is Charles.
Hello, nice to meet you.
I thought they had already met. Anyway, I'd like to wish you a long and happy life together and great wedding. Thanks for having us.
Well, Erin, I guess today means that all that stuff you said to me behind the big rocks wasn't true. But but I hope you're very happy and have a long and happy marriage.
Well, Scott, you probably assumed today that you now have a mother-in-law and a father-in-law, but in addition to that, you got another father-in-law looking right at you now. You better be good to Erin. We love her. We want you to take good care of her. And she also has a few other brothers that you didn't know about. Greg and Brian and Mark and Tim and Jeff. And Matt's not here to say congratulations, but I'm sure he's very happy for both of you and wish you much luck and God's blessings.
What did you say to Greg? Congratulations, Erin and Scott. Very happy for you, and very glad I could be part of it.
Best wishes.
Best wishes from Tim.
From Tim.
I don't know what to say except that we're real pleased and happy to be here. We wouldn't miss it, and we love you both, and we wish you the very best for ever and ever. And God bless you.
I guess everybody said all there is to say also. We just like, Diane, I'd also like to wish you the best and hope that your marriage is blessed and that you have a long and happy life.
Congratulations and best of luck.
For those of you who have looked through the program, you know that Scott and I have spent many a night contemplating world problems. When we first met, though, we actually didn't do much communicating at all. As a matter of fact, I don't think we cared much for each other. Yeah, I pretty much hated him, and he didn't care much for me either. One of the things everyone here who knows Scott, he easily excitable, pretty hyperactive, and it took me a while to get used to that. But once we got past that, he and I became very good friends, and he is one of the nicest, kindest, most caring, most genuine person I've ever met, and I'm very fortunate to have him as such a good friend. Now, I had the fortune, or perhaps misfortune, of arriving into town Thursday night, so I had the opportunity to help out a lot, or help run around a lot, yesterday and this morning. And one of the neatest things was to be able to watch both Scott and Erin and the way they were interacting with each other's family, but best of all was how they were interacting with each other. The way that they were working together, communicating with each other, solving problems, dealing with issues. It was just a neat thing. And in these kind of things, people might consider this as a stressful type thing. But knowing Scott the way I know him, and knowing how he genuinely feels about Erin, and knowing how they are together, I'm just excited about the life they have together. And I would just like everyone to raise their glasses and a toast to Scott and Erin and their future together.
Yes, I am Scott's dad, and Scott has asked me to introduce the members of his family, immediate family, of which we're very proud. And the centerpiece of our family is Scott's mother, Lucille. Lucille. Then, in order of birth, our son Phil and his wife Barbara. Then our daughter Bonnie and her husband John, and our grandchildren and their son Michael and their daughter Julie. Then we come to number 2 son, David, and David's wife, Linda. I don't think I've left anybody out. As for a toast, it's very, very difficult for a father to approach a moment like this, but the only thing that I can say is that I sincerely hope that you two have a very long life full of happiness and health. God bless you both.
First, I'd like to welcome all of Scott and Erin's friends. We're really grateful you folks could come and help Scott and Erin celebrate their commitment and their love. I know a lot of you came a long ways, and we really appreciate it. The other night, Michelle, Erin, and I were having a late-night conversation, and Michelle offered that she was really grateful Erin chose to come to live with us. And certainly Erin and her brother Eric have been sunbeams in our lives. The joys of childhood, the fun, the joys, the pain and sometimes anguish of adolescence, and then the sense of fulfillment of seeing professional, developed career people successful. We've seen Scott in the last 3 or 4 years demonstrate his commitment, his hard work, his attitude toward continued success. I'd like you to join me in wishing Erin and Scott joy in the future, happiness through their lives, also the strength to endure the sometimes pain and hardships that are, of course, come about in the course of any life. So please join me in wishing Scott and Erin love, happiness, and their commitment for a long time. Thank you.
There's a lighthouse in the harbor, giving guidance with its light. But I had no one to return to as I wandered through the night. From the first time that I saw you, standing silent by the shore, I knew my search was over, love calling, going once, going twice, going gone. Going once, going twice, going
Love comes unbidden, can't be forbidden. It takes you and shakes you right down to your shoes. It knows heartache and trial, but accepts no denial. You can't choose who you love, love chooses you. In the wink of an eye, love looses an arrow. We control it no more than the flight of the sparrow, the swell of the tide, or the light of the moon. You can't choose who you love, love chooses you. Tell me now if I'm wrong. Are you feeling the same? Are your feet on the ground? Are you calling my name? Do you lie awake nights? Please say you do, 'cause you can't choose who you love. Love chooses you. Love cuts like a torch to a heart behind steel. And though you may hide it, love knows how you feel. And though you may trespass on the laws of the land, your heart has to follow when love takes your hand. And it seems we're two people within the same circle. It's drawn tighter and tighter till you're all that I see. I'm full and I'm empty, and you're pouring through me like a warm rain falling through the leaves on a tree. Tell me now if I'm wrong. Are you feeling the same? Are your feet on the ground? Are you calling my name?
you're down and troubled, and you need a helping hand, and nothing, oh, nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, oh yeah, baby, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, now all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. You've got a friend. If the sky above you should turn dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind should begin to blow, keep your head together and call my name out loud now. Soon I'll be knocking upon your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Oh yes, I will see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, yeah. All you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, ain't it good to know that you've got a friend? When people can be so cold, they'll hurt you and desert you. Well, they'll take your soul if you let them. Oh yeah, but don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Oh baby, don't you know about winter, spring, summer, or fall? Hey, now all you've got to do is call. Lord, I'll be there, yes I will. You've got a friend. You've got a friend, yeah. Ain't it good to know you've got a friend? Ain't it good to know you've got a friend? Oh yeah, yeah, you've got a friend.
cried a tear, you wiped it dry. I was confused, you cleared my mind. I sold my soul, you bought it back for me and held me up and gave me dignity. Somehow you needed me. You gave me strength to stand alone again, to face the world out on my own again. You put me high.
Here yet? Come on over here, Grace. She's busy. A couple instructions before we let loose the bouquet. First of all, Erin, have you ever done this before? Good. Count of 3, let loose the bouquet. Ladies, there'll be no kicking, no scratching, no pulling of hair, especially the one on the end. Big count to 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. What is your name?
Alex.
Alex? Congratulations to Alex, who just got the bouquet. Alex. Scott, we want you to get down on one knee, start begging forgiveness for what you're about to do. The garter is all yours. My sentiments are exactly. It's up to you. Erin, you may want to step aside. This can get kind of messy. Either toss it or snap it or whichever. What's that? Yeah. He's never done this before either. A couple instructions for the guys. Number 1, hands out of your pockets. And look a little interested. Big count to 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's Michael. Yeah. Let's see. Alex, we need you back here for pictures.
We're really glad you're here, that you're part of our lives. I guess I'm really happy that for all the growth that you've promoted in me, and I couldn't be happier that Scott's joined our family.
It was a wonderful ceremony. You guys did a great job in preparing it, arranging it, and we really enjoyed participating in it. Lots of years of happiness and good luck. Thank you. Hope you have a good time.
We love you.
In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the village, the quiet village, the lion sleeps tonight. In the village, the quiet village, the lion sleeps tonight. Hush, my darling, don't cry, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. Hush, my darling, don't cry, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight.
All my luck ran out tomorrow. I'd have to say that I have had my share, enough to balance out the sorrow, enough to say that I'm a little scared. This is not what I expected. I did not expect it to feel this good. I always kept my heart protected. I crossed my fingers and I knocked on wood. All the rest is just like gravy on the table. Then I'll pour and pass as long as I am able. And I know it takes some time to understand the rules of behavior here in Gravy Land. Here in Gravy Land. All my luck ran out tomorrow, and I fell back to where I began, with a spirit poor and a need to borrow. I'll know that who I was is who I am. All the rest is just like gravy on the table, and I'll pour and pass as long as I am able. And I know it takes some time to understand the rules of behavior here in Gravy Land. Here in Gravy and all of love is just a memory. You only miss me like an arrow, for I am ashes in the darkening sea. All the rest was just like gravy on the table, and I poured and passed as long as I was able. And I know it took some time to understand the rules of behavior